Hello, this is Philip from Dennis. Just just making a video update just to show you how excited I am about this new song. I know I might not sound that excited, but it's a yeah I'm new to this like video blogging thing. Not really so good at this video blogging thing, but I think I'll get better as I do it much more often. This is probably my first actual video blog. This is just about the new song I'm excited about writing. After releasing previous songs, they've been an absolute. The songs were good. They were executed well. The last song, as you know, was called Esther, and actually, fun talking about that. I've messed up the release on it because don't know how to release it, and I probably still don't know how to release it. So I'm just making this video update. So how I made the song, how I made this song was how I wrote it. It started off as me producing the song Esther, which is another song you can find on the Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. Um, and basically the song is called Delusional Facade, and it started off as me searching for synths in the program GarageBand. Funny, GarageBand has some really good synthesizer sounds. I mean, it's probably the same as what you get in Logic, although don't get me wrong, GarageBand is not Logic. But I use it for recording vocals because that's the most reliable program and the one that has the least problem with drivers. Well, sorry to bore you with this boring technical stuff, but for some of you it might be an interest, it might be useful to you. Anyway, I've got the song here. Another exciting thing as well is, well, actually I won't share that with you just yet. That's going to be a surprise for later. But I wrote the lyrics and the lyrics came out so easily. It just flowed well. And you know, I have songs that I've written like more than 10 years old. I've got lyrics that are more than 10 years old, and I cannot even remember the lyrics. I can't even remember them. Sorry, just excuse me as I look through these lyrics to find the song I've written. So here's just a quick snippet of the lyrics here I've written for this song, and yeah, that's the song I'm producing lyrically. I'm not a musician, but I am a singer-songwriter, and maybe I guess I am a producer, even if I'm a mediocre one. The last campaign, ad campaign, which I actually learnt off the website Indiepreneur, was an absolute disaster. I had like 6 comments, and they were like, most of them were negative. So I was like, well, I can't really release stuff that's basically shit. And it's to make things a bit better though, I did perform live in 2 open mic nights, although the last one I didn't enjoy very much. The first one I actually found 5, 6 maybe potential fans. It was a good response. The second one, it was a good response, but I don't think people really cared. It was in some cliquey pub. It was like it's an open mic night, but it's not really that open. It's like art community kind of thing. But I won't be performing there again. It's not ideal. You kind of have a shock of reality as well, because you like have to start in this little open mic night, and anyway, this song Delusional Facade wasn't performed there because it's not made yet. I was running instrumentals and stuff in this open mic night, and it was just it felt cheap. It felt like it felt so incomplete. I mean, the instrumentals, and if you put the vocals into the instrumental, it sounds good because it's the recording. But when you're performing live, you feel like you need something behind you. It's more visually interesting. It's more visually interesting, and I don't know, I just feel it's incomplete. I felt like, and even, I thought I could sing, and I can sing. I'm a good singer, but I'm not a great singer. But then I'm not really a good singer either, because there's a fine line between good and mediocre. And if you don't get good, if you don't get great, then you're on borderline mediocre. And the worrying thing is, for me, anyway, this song, Delusional Facade, is about um it's about somebody who tricks you, who fools you into believing that they love you and have feelings for you, and it's about psychological warfare basically, and but how this person hides their weaknesses, and I know their weaknesses and all this stuff. And that brings. I'm kind of going on a tangent here. I haven't really planned the video, but here we go. Basically, I believe in God, or I did believe in God, and God says that I make it in music. So that's the only reason why I'm pursuing it, because otherwise I would have given up. I would give up. It's too hard. It's too hard, and you think you're gonna fail. But it's the only thing I live for. It's like, and yet when I make this video now, I mean, maybe in the future, I turn it around somehow, but I have 19 subscribers on YouTube. I have maybe just over 50 followers on Instagram, and I don't know, 500 on Twitter or something. But SoundCloud and YouTube is where it's at. Let's focus on that, and Facebook. Facebook, I've got 17 likes on the page, I think 17. YouTube 19 subscribers. SoundCloud 7 followers. What is that? That's rubbish, and it's abysmal. And for somebody who's supposed to make it in music this year, according to a prophecy God gave me, I make it in music this year. Now you might be like, what? How can God prophesy that? Believe me, it's a long story. Basically, this song, Delusional Facade, that I'm writing now, is about this person I used to work with, and they are absolutely evil. They're just completely evil. And there's something wrong with the mentality, and the country this person comes from is Hungary. And I've met some really, don't get me wrong, I've met some really nice people from this country, Hungary. There's some really nice people there. There's some people are just in between, and then there's arseholes there as well, but there's some really nasty people there. And I don't know if it's because of Hungarian or whatever. They're always funny people anyway, but there's some really evil ones out there. And luckily they're not the majority, but there's enough of them to cause a stir. And I thought that if I could take one of them on in a psychological battle and beat them, that would be enough. That would be like, that'd be enough. I've taken on one and I've beaten them. And I can't take on loads of them, you know. It's just one to take on one. And they've caused me some real psychological problems. I don't know what problems I've got, but I know I've got some. And you know,